All right, everybody, welcome to the Stillwater podcast. I am joined once again by my lovely bride.
Hi.
We're talking all things raising kids, and we're going to be touching on a little bit on the role of a mom, role of a dad, kind of challenges with each, what we're supposed to do, how to have teamwork with some of it, all of these sorts of things. And raising kids is something we have always been passionate about because we have kids. We have 4 kids. Our oldest is 14.
15 next week.
15 next week, which is wild.
Yep.
I don't know where the time went. And
he got older, not us.
Yes. Yeah. No, we're still young. Mm-hmm. Sure. But raising kids is something that so many people think is hard and a burden. And
I mean, it is hard.
It is hard.
Sometimes it is a burden, but
sometimes it is, but it's so worth it. Like I see some parents who it seems like they just, all they focus on is the burden part of it.
Yeah. And
like in the day-to-day mundane, especially when they're little and you're not sleeping. Yeah.
And everyone tells you, you're going to miss it.
You're going to miss it.
But you do.
Oh, you absolutely do. Like we look back at pictures now and we're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Like,
you forget about it. You forget the hard.
Yeah. You forget the hard. Yeah. That's very true. And then you learn to just cherish and look back and wish you had all of it over again so that you could do it again because you make mistakes and you feel like you missed it. Yeah. I do, at least.
Yeah.
But you mentioned how everyone says you're going to miss it one day. But you actually had an older lady who was willing to pour into your life, Miss Laura at the library. She said something that helped around that. Do you want to share that?
I can't remember exactly, but it was like along the lines of, it's okay not to enjoy all of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or to miss all the things.
Right. I think you came home and you told me, you're like, she made a comment that, yes, you'll miss it, but you won't miss all of it.
Yeah, I don't miss changing diapers necessarily.
I don't miss the blowouts.
Or the screaming.
No.
You get used to not the screaming, and then you're around younger kids, and you're like, oh man, I forgot they screamed all the time.
Right. And but that was a phrase that I felt like it gave us some hope. Like it made us feel like we weren't crazy.
Right.
You know, because it was like, some of it's like, I don't like this. You know, I don't like waking up every couple hours in the middle of the night.
Unfortunately, that's still there sometimes, but
sometimes lately,
it's not a newborn though.
No,
it's just our daughter not sleeping well.
Yes. But there's so many of those things where it's, you know, you're trying to navigate it. You're making mistakes. But I feel like there were some things that we did right, and we're still learning a lot of it. But to be honest, like it feels like the season we're in is actually a really good one.
Yeah, everyone complains about teenagers, and I'm not really seeing that.
No,
a whole lot.
So I saw a thing, and it made me just like, is that this guy was making the comment of, anytime I hear someone say, just wait for the teenage years, all I can think is, then you failed to parent when they were young.
Yeah. I mean, we don't have it all figured out.
But not by any means.
Almost 2 teenagers.
Right. But I'm hoping we get to enjoy the teenage years. And you and I have tried to be really intentional about reading different books. You more so than me, of just reading books about how to raise our kids and how to set them up to love Jesus.
Don't put me on the spot because I cannot tell
No,
you
no,
names
you're fine.
right now.
You're fine.
Okay,
No,
like,
no. I mean, there's
not prepare
so
me for that.
no, but there's so many and podcasts and different things from, like Family Life Today. We would listen to that for a while and then focus on the family. Now, I will say with any podcast, like there comes a point where you need to take a break.
Yeah, sometimes it gets a lot.
Yeah, and sometimes you need to stop. Yeah. Another thing that we had heard and picked up on that I think was huge was the whole idea of we are not raising kids, we're raising adults.
Yeah.
And that was a mindset shift for both of us, I feel like. And
I think it was a mind shift for our families too, because I remember there being some conversations about like us being too hard on them. And I'm like, now I'm just calling out the kid in them.
Right. Well, and there were times where they're like, they're only 4 or those kind of comments. And it's like, yeah, but one day they're going to be 14.
Yeah.
And if you let them be rebellious at 4,
right,
they'll be rebellious at 14 because you're building habits. Like I just remember, this was before we had kids, but I remember it so clearly. I was sitting in Verizon. I was something with cell phone. I had to go meet, I remember sitting there and I'm watching as this dad is there with his little kid, probably like 2 years old. And his kid runs away from him. And the dad is like trying to corral him. And finally the kid just like breaks away, runs away from him, stops, turns around and looks at his dad and then gives him the middle finger. It was like 2. And I remember
monkey see, monkey do.
Monkey see, monkey do.
Oh, it's so cute. No, it's not.
Yeah, because
it's not cute.
Because they laughed. Mm-hmm. They were laughing about it. And it was like, all I remember thinking is, you're in so much trouble.
Uh-huh.
Because what you allow when they're 2, 3, 4 is what they'll become 12, 13, 14.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Everyone's like, oh, just wait until your daughter is a teenager and the sass. And I'm like, yeah, but I call that out real quick and we don't put up with it. So I'm like, yeah. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
disappointing in the adults. Cause like, who's the adult? Like, yeah, they're still like, you're the one that has the fully functional brain. Supposedly. And you're acting the same way they're acting.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're the adult.
You're the adult. But let's be really honest. There are a lot of households where the kids control the house.
Yes.
And the kids are really parenting the parents. Like the kids set the schedule. The kids set the agenda. Now, I'm not saying
kind of kids kind of do, because it's like, oh, we got to go to music. We have to go to the sports, or we have to go to the school. Like, so like, yeah.
Right. But it's
there's like seasons, but there's also, you set the limit also.
Yeah. And I think there's too many times where the parents don't allow, like, they're not setting the boundaries.
Yeah.
Like one of the things that you were incredible about is making sure our kids had regular naps. And
that was for my sanity.
Well, yes.
I had 4 kids, 6 and under.
Yeah.
So that was for my peace of mind.
Right. But you were set on it. Like, this is when this is, and you set the schedule. And it didn't matter if one of the kids...
I have found out stuff about those times now that the kids are older that I did not know was happening.
Right. So. Right. There's always going to be those things. Yeah. But you set the schedule. It wasn't like, oh, I got to wait till they're tired and then we'll see. It's like, no, you trained them that no, at this time, it's time to lay down. And sometimes there was screaming. Sometimes there was kids who didn't want to.
That was more if I had an extra kid. That's usually when the screaming and stuff would happen more.
Yeah. Yeah.
They didn't have a schedule most of the time, or it wasn't the same as ours.
Right. Right. But having that schedule and having those boundaries, I mean, they're just so important. And I mean, these are just general principles. Like when it comes to raising kids, you got to be the parent.
Yeah.
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 That pretty much sums it all up.
And a podcast.
Yeah. And the podcast. And we're good. No. I do want to talk about like the difference between moms and dads and learning, like as a couple, learning to navigate those, because like you and I are very different when it comes to raising kids. Yes, thankfully. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, as I've said, my favorite part of you is that you're different than me. Like that's, if we were the same, one of us wouldn't be needed.
Right.
Well,
you're the fun one. Sort of.
I'm also the one who says no.
But you're the one they look forward to coming home.
Yeah.
Especially like you don't see it as much because they're not running out the door to you, but they still, when's dad coming home?
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And
like probably the moment you leave, I'm like, guys.
Right. He just went to work. That was hard for you for a long time.
What?
Me being the fun one. And it was,
I mean, you have to learn, like, that's just the dad role.
It is a little bit because like part of the dad role is roughhousing the kids.
Yeah. Not just the boys.
No, not just the boys, the girls too.
Mm-hmm.
And we would roughhouse, we would fight and wrestle, and they still try to get me to do that. But my body hurts and they're gonna win, and I can't let them win, so we don't wrestle as much.
Maybe if you'd wrestle more, they wouldn't win.
Maybe.
I'm worried about the furniture at this point, though, because everyone is large.
Everyone's big. But like even the girls want to wrestle. The girls want to fight. They want to get in there, and they need that. Now, for me as a dad, I'm naturally going to be very different with the girls than I am the boys. Like, yes, I'm going to grab them and throw them, but I'm going to do it a little more gingerly than I am the boys. The boys I'm launching. Like, let's go. And
I mean, you did hold them in a headlock until I'm trying to figure out. You only did that with the boys.
I only did that with the boys. It's like, now figure it out. They'd freak out. Nope, you got to figure it out. Now, I think I gave some of them. I think I scarred some of them. So I wouldn't recommend that, guys. Don't do that. But doing that roughhousing things. One of the things they've talked about is kids that grow up in a home where they roughhouse with dad grow up to be more confident than other kids, and they trust their abilities more.
That gives them grit.
It does give them some grit. Now, I am not the type, because some dads will be like, oh, they'll let the kids win all the time.
No.
We
don't even do that in board games.
No.
We're like, this is all for nothing, guys.
Yeah.
Like, either you're going to, there's a couple of kids that don't even want to play games because.
I mean, sometimes, because it's like, no, we're going for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, we have to set clear boundaries with it. One of the things I've had to learn is like with the wrestling and all that is when they wrestle back, sometimes it hurts. And I have to control myself because I can feel that temper come back up. And I didn't realize I had a temper until kids, and I had to learn to control that, to protect the kids from me. And that was hard.
Well, I think having kids also like shows you where you are a failure.
Oh my gosh.
So much.
Oh.
And like areas it's like, oh yeah, I need to work on that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I shared a little bit on Sunday about God waking me up at like 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when you came out of the bedroom and I was sitting on the couch sobbing and could not get it together because of a dream God had given me. I mean, the clearest rebuke I feel like I've ever gotten.
You got spanked.
Ugh. It was so bad. And like in the dream, we were having a hard time with one of our kids. And at one point in the dream, I looked at him and I just said, I just don't want to do it. Because there was always kind of this back and forth bickering. And I was just so irritated in the dream. I don't want to do it. And when I turned back, they were two sitting across the table. And they just said, don't want to do what, Dad? And it was this.
I thought I said, I don't know, or something like that.
No, that was another time. Abby said that to me.
Okay, anyway.
When I got after her. Yeah. No, I got after her one time and she looked at me real quick and said, I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't know. And it was a reminder of the dream. But what hit me was, he didn't know because I hadn't taught him.
Right.
And realizing that there are so many times that we get after our kids for things that we never taught them, and that's not their fault.
Right.
Now, we punish our kids, we set clear boundaries, and when they break those boundaries, there's consequences. And sometimes, here's what I love about how God makes a family. Is sometimes I come in as the enforcer and I'm just like,
most of the time,
you know what I mean? Yeah. But I can be a little overly aggressive in it sometimes. And you come in as the compassionate and understanding one. And this is really important. This is something that you've done, I think. I don't think, I know. I know you.
I'm like, well, maybe not so well if you only think it.
You'll pull me aside.
It's teaching. Well, it kind of goes back to like the whole marriage thing too.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I have to show respect to you, and I have to teach my kids how to show respect, because that's what they're going to do. And so saying it in front of them, like even as the kids get older, we don't, once in a while, if it's like worth it, a public humiliation goes a long way.
If it's a really big thing that they did publicly in front of everybody,
right?
And so now everyone's watching, it's like it has to be corrected,
right? But a lot of times, it's a more of a quiet conversation.
Yeah.
As they get older, instead of that, so I think, teaching them. That's why I don't correct you in front of them.
Yeah.
Too, is because then they see me as the authority, and not you.
Yeah.
Even though I am authority, it's hard to
we're
explain
in it together.
All of it, yeah.
And so many times, what I've seen is where the dad will just be like,
well, it goes back to that passive stuff.
Yeah, they'll just be passive and let their wife jump in and like she runs everything.
And that's why we have boys that are in men's bodies, because mama had too much to do with it.
Oh, you can, like, if you've got a smothering mom, it will destroy a young man.
Yeah.
Like, you have to let that boy go.
Yeah. It's hard. It's painful. I mean, I think Tristan started that at 5.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like he turned 5 and I was like, I feel something very different with you right now.
Yeah.
But they come back.
Yes.
Because now, like, he's my number one protector.
Yes.
And
which is how it should be.
Right. Like or he's the one that, I mean, they're all pretty good. Both boys are pretty good about jumping up and helping or doing the kind of stuff. But he's the one that thinks about it a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, and he's learning how to be a man with you.
Right.
Which is great. That's exactly what's supposed to happen. And one thing I want to jump off of what you said earlier is you're teaching your kids how to treat your spouse.
Yeah.
And there were times,
or how to be treated.
Yeah, or how to be treated. And there were some times where you would stop and you would be like, I think like because we love to joke.
Yeah.
And we started realizing that kids were taking our joking.
It was more me joking than you joking. Let's just be honest.
Let's be honest. And there were kids the kids would start talking to me the way that you would. And you're joking, but they don't know.
And it sounds so much worse when it comes from your kid. And it's
like, let's just, and you didn't do this. You caught yourself. So you never got to this level. But if the wife talks to her husband like he's a dummy.
Oh yeah.
The kids will grow up thinking dad's a dummy.
Right.
And they'll treat him like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll take what you do even farther.
Oh, yeah.
Now, they'll do funny things also because I believe like I would always walk by, slap your butt and call you babe. And one day one of the kids walked by, slapped your butt and called you babe. And I was like, you can't do that.
Why?
Well, why? You're not married to her. Stop touching my wife, and all of that. There was a part early on. I mean, I feel like we could talk so much about all of this. I want to touch on it just briefly, where early on I found myself getting jealous of the kids. I
mean, like when you have toddlers and babies, they're pretty needy.
They're needy.
And then you're tired and you don't want anyone else to be around you.
Yeah. and like one, I think this was an immaturity on my part. Now it can go too far on all of this because one, you don't want to neglect your kids. Like when they're young, you absolutely you're their mom. You've got to take care of them. And my job's to take care of you and them and all of this. But I've also seen the other extreme where you'll have a mom and dad who are so focused on their kids that they forget about their marriage and they wake up when the kids leave the house.
Who are you? You changed.
Who are you? Yeah.
You're different. Yeah. Well, yeah, you change.
You're not who I married.
No. I was 20.
Yeah, I was 20. Like, it's been, and
we're 50. Like, yeah.
Right.
Life is hard sometimes. It changes you for good most of the time.
Yeah, it really does. But it's so important to still prioritize, like still go on dates. When your kids are old enough to leave them at home, leave them at home. Get them a phone. They can call you. Yeah. Go on a quick lunch date half a mile away for 30 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I think even like there's a lot of moms that don't want to leave their babies.
Yes.
And I never really struggled with that. I think I worked in daycares and things like that beforehand. Mm-hmm. So I had a little bit more experience of, it didn't necessarily bother me to leave them.
Yeah.
But and not all kids, some kids struggle with like separation anxiety and there's all sorts of things. Mm-hmm. But moms are like, their kids are 2 and they haven't gone on a date.
Right.
Well, that's on you.
That's on you.
Like,
it's just hard with kids. No,
that's on you. You have to like, you just have to walk out that door.
Yeah.
And like leave them with someone that you trust that can handle the crying.
Yep.
Even if it's for 30 minutes, like
you got to do it.
Go get coffee or something.
You got to do it.
Yeah. Yep. And when you come back all the time because they whimpered, like you're creating a habit.
You are.
For them. And then it creates this whole like, well, I'm number one.
Yes.
You start that when they're babies.
Yep.
And again, it's hard. Mm-hmm. Again, I didn't necessarily struggle with that. Like I knew that they were going to be fine. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with people we would leave them with. Usually it was grandma, grandpa, so it's like, they're fine.
Yeah. They will be okay. I do want to talk about this real quick. And then we got to start wrapping it up. But one of the things that you were great at is letting me be the protector of our daughters. Like you let me be the roughhouser and all of that, but you also let me be the protector. And one of the things I so appreciate because society wants to sexualize our girls.
Not my girls.
No, no. But what you would do is you would take them shopping and get them clothes.
Oh, it's not cute.
No. But you would bring stuff home and be like, this is what I found. What do you think? This one was questionable. It's a little short. What do you think? And you gave me the freedom to go, not those shorts.
Yep.
We're not doing mini skirts.
No, I mean, you know what I mean? Was never there.
Right. So. No.
Gross.
No. But so many times, I can't tell you how many times I will be out somewhere and I will see a 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-old little girl, even 14, 15, like, I don't care. I don't care. They will be out shopping with mom and dad wearing a belly shirt and a mini skirt. But it's cute. And I want, like,
you just might as well put a for sale sign on them. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it is like you're selling your kids.
But you are, like, cover them. They're worth protecting.
They are worth, like, all right.
Protect them.
Okay.
We could talk about this for hours.
Oh my gosh. you get a cell phone and the first thing you do is go buy a case to cover it.
Yeah.
Because it'll break. And yet we are leaving our daughters out there exposed to the world. Because
it's like what society tells us is okay.
It's
stupid.
Oh, it's and if you do so maddening. And usually what I want to do is this. When I see that.
The fire just went up.
Oh my gosh.
If anyone else can feel that.
What I want to do in those moments is I want to go up to the dad and I want to say, be a man.
Right.
And if the wife is right there, I want to look at the wife and say, and you need to hush.
Well, like, be a woman, because I'm like, who are you after?
Well,
are you
right?
Which heart are you after?
Well, I don't understand this whole thing of, oh, they just look so cute. No, they look like a prostitute.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
But it looks so common. Like, it's so everywhere.
It is.
Like, it's every corner now.
It is.
It's crazy.
And yet, if a dad can't sit there and look at his wife and say, I'm really uncomfortable with my little girl wearing that. If as a man you can't say that, you got bigger problems.
Well, you're passive. Like, it just goes back to that all the time. Yeah. She's controlling and he's passive.
Right. And if she won't allow him.
And it's affecting your kids.
It is. Like, it will ruin your kids. And it just, like, I'm sorry. Okay.
I thought we were wrapping this up.
No, I know. But because I can hear the excuses. Well, this is just how they make clothes nowadays.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm. Like,
because my kids don't wear it. So it's not. My kids don't wear it.
Well, and let's be honest, if that's all it was, like, I'm a guy.
Let me tell you, swimsuit season is rough.
Oh.
I already started and I'm like, nope.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Right. And you'll come to me and be like, this is what I have found. And I'll be like, no, hell no.
There's never those.
There's never a hell no that you bring. It's usually an ad that pops up and I'm like, that ain't happening. But then there will be it'll be like that one with shorts.
And that's usually what it is.
And that's usually what ends up happening.
Because you can't find anything that's decent.
Yeah, no. But
besides them wearing like, what are those called for surfing?
Board shorts?
No. Like the whole bodysuit things.
Oh, yeah.
That's an idea.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. I like that idea a lot.
Joking. We're joking.
Yeah. Not really.
I'm joking.
Yeah. But one of the things we don't realize, I think, is that we vote with our money.
Oh, yeah.
And so, hey, if you would stop buying that stuff.
Learn to sew then too.
Yeah,
like, not that I do it, but
they would start making more appropriate clothing
right
for our daughters.
Mm-hmm.
If people would stop buying
it's crazy because we have 2 of each, right? And when they were little, the inseam on shorts was wildly different.
It was insane.
It's stupid. It's stupid.
Like, why does my 6-year-old need to show off?
No, even like 2-year-olds.
Yeah.
It's like the boy shorts they're decent.
Or bikinis for babies. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why are we obsessed with showing off our daughters' bodies?
Because we bought a lie.
Because we bought a lie.
I'm not buying it.
No. And
I'll be weird. I don't care.
And it's one of those things that we are called to protect our kids, not just physically, emotionally, spiritually, but at the very minimum, physically, you know, and you have to tie it all in with scripture so that they can learn to love Jesus.
Well, and it's like the whole thing of the clothing thing and why it's such an issue is it's like they're worth being cherished.
Yes.
And when you just put them out there, they're not a gem to be hidden.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, here's my gem. Who wants it?
Right.
And that's not.
No.
And it's like you can go back to like how women are different from men. Women are supposed to be cherished and and kept protected.
Right.
And when you're also teaching your daughter that I'm for sale.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why she's giving you sass or hides things or this or that because you didn't teach her that from the beginning.
Or ends up pregnant at 16.
Yeah.
Or,
you weren't teaching her that.
Right. Right. It's so important to have those conversations.
I mean, like, because it's like
all of it.
And like I don't have an issue with our girls wanting to wear that stuff.
No.
And it's like I would have conversations with them.
Yeah.
At little, like, no, we keep that is for you.
Yes.
You know, like we don't need to expose that to everyone. Like so now it's not an issue.
Right. Well,
so far.
Right. No.
And like also my girls aren't out. Like we're homeschooled them.
Yeah, we homeschool them.
So
we're trying
exposed to all the crazy. So
right. Which is an entirely
they could care less.
Well, it's an entirely other podcast. I mean, it's you and I could go on and do this.
No, we could probably sit here
3, 4 times.
Probably.
But the big deal is really, and we'll use this kind of to close. The husband and the wife have to be on the same page about what their goal is for their kids.
I think we talked about that last time too.
Yeah.
Or your family goals.
Right.
Like you have to set that, like, what's our clothing issue before it's a clothing issue?
Yeah. I mean, if
otherwise it's going to be an issue and then it's going to be a fight.
Right. You can't react. You can't spend all your time reacting. You have to be ready to deal with it ahead of time.
And then like we're surprised by things. And I'm like, why are we surprised by things? Because nothing has changed really.
Nothing.
Everyone complains about the world being different. I'm like, it's really not.
No. There's nothing new under the sun. Like This is like, if you'll just think about things and have an idea, stop being a victim to your life.
Yeah.
And have a plan. Have the conversation. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're not going to do.
Well,
this is how we're going to protect our kids.
To know what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing, you need to open your Bible.
You got to open your Bible. You got to be in the Word. And you need to have, you need to be around a community of people who are going to encourage you in that, who are going to support you. You need to find some older, wiser people who raised kids who did well.
Yeah.
And ask them how.
Watch.
Yes.
Watch.
And pay attention and... like your kids are worth it.
We would do that with other pastors because like neither one of our families are been in the ministry. No. So it's like the biggest fear is for us is that we put the church above them and then the kids hate the church.
Yeah.
So it's finding those people that have done that well.
Yeah.
And listen and watch.
Yeah.
Ask questions.
Ask questions and then put a plan in place and hold each other accountable. And have those hard conversations, and then have those conversations with your kids.
Yep.
Like let them know they can actually handle a lot more than you think.
Yep.
So I love doing these with you. It's so much fun. All right, guys, that's it this time. If you've got questions, I would love for you to leave a comment, ask them, and you never know, we might do this a few more times, trying to get some of this. We'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you next time.